If you are doing the Kingdom Challenge with us, we have hit the middle mile. We're kicking off week number 3 today, and I'll be honest with you, this is the most dangerous week of the entire challenge. Why? Because the novelty is dead, the excitement is gone, and if we aren't careful, we will start to drift away. When things get hard, human beings naturally start to turn inward. We start thinking about our soreness, our hunger, how busy our schedule is. We become the center of our own universe. But the kingdom mindset doesn't shrink, it expands. Today, we break the drift by doing the one thing our flesh hates doing when it's tired. Give ourselves away. We've decided to add an extra bonus to the Kingdom Challenge, and that's going to be discipline number 8. And what discipline number 8 is telling you to do is to give generously in complete random acts of kindness. Congratulations on starting week number 3. Seriously, most people talk about change. You are actually putting in the work. But I want to warn you about a trap. When you're doing a challenge like this, 45 minutes of working out, strict dieting, daily reading, it is very easy for it all to be about you. Look at my progress. Look at the discipline that I've created. Don't interrupt my routine. This is what I'm doing. I need to complete this challenge. Have you been hearing yourself say that at all? Maybe even just inside your head? If we aren't careful, applied faith just turns into sanctified selfishness. We get strong, but we also get cold. That is why the newest discipline of giving to others and acts of kindness is so important. We need to serve others with intentional love and generosity. This isn't just nice to have. This is the safety valve that keeps your heart soft while your discipline gets hard. We're going to go to the book of Galatians. Paul is talking about freedom. Remember that this theme, we fight from victory. Galatians 5:13 says, "You, my brothers and sisters, were called to be free, but do not use your freedom to indulge the flesh. Rather, serve one another humbly in love." See, the world uses freedom to indulge. The world says, I worked out hard, so I deserve that cake. I worked out hard, I'm the gladiator. I'm the victor. Bring me the spoils of my plunder. But the kingdom mindset flips that script. Jesus, the King of all kings, washed feet. He said, I came not to be served, but to serve. When you operate from a place of victory, you don't need to hoard your energy. You don't need to hoard your plunders. You don't need to protect the ego. You have access to an infinite source of strength, which means you can afford to be generous. Even when you're tired, even when it feels like you don't have enough, you can afford the generosity. Serving others is the ultimate flex of a kingdom mindset. It says, I am so secure in what God has given me that I can pour out to you. So, how are we going to handle day number 15? I want us to move away from just the random thought of a random act of kindness. The randomness is fine. If you see someone in need and it spurs and there's a conviction there, do it. But I want more of an intentional giving as opposed to just the random giving. I want it to be part of your daily life. When you're in the middle of a grind, you will feel like you don't have the time to stop. But you'll be rushing to get your workout in, rushing to get your reading done. The application today is to be interrupted on purpose. Maybe it's stopping to actually talk to the cashier instead of just looking at your phone, swiping your card, and off you go. Maybe it's paying for that person behind you and letting them know that there is a loving God that loves them. Sending a text to someone you know is struggling just to say, I'm in your corner. I want you to think back to the time or the book of Job where in his mourning, he just wanted others to mourn with him, to be with him. He didn't need any extra advice or guidance from someone. So just that simple text saying, hey, I'm with you, and I feel for you, is so much more than you know. Helping a spouse with a chore, that's their job, right? Or it's about breaking the seal of your own self-focus. So anything that's making you focus on yourself that you can break and focus on someone else, that is the type of giving we want to accomplish here today. So here's the actual challenge. We are breaking the week 3 slump by looking outward instead of inward in our selfishness. And we're going to humble ourselves, and we're going to perform an act of kindness today that actually costs you something. It doesn't have to be money, but it needs to cost something. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's 10 minutes of talking to that coworker of yours for 10 minutes when you actually just wanted to leave work. Maybe you're giving up pride, apologizing when you actually think you were right, but just telling them that you're sorry for everything that you've gone through. Maybe we're giving up comfort. That could be even as easy as helping someone carry something heavy to their car. Find one way to serve someone today. And as you do it, remind yourself, I do this because I am walking in the victory of a king who has served me and has given me everything. Don't just check the box, but actually try to change someone's day. We're not just building better bodies or better habits, but we want to build better hearts. Definitely our own, but hopefully from our giving, we help soften the hearts of others. Today we're going to crush day 15. We're going to be a light in a selfish world. We're fighting from victory. And this is the Applied Faith Podcast. I'm Tyler Y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow for day number 16.